that Gloria Benny and my mother drove from, excuse me, I think she lived in Colorado.
Yes?
Yeah, she lived in
My
Denver.
mom drove from Arizona, picked her up, and they came to Toma. And that was while she was still, my mom was still married to my dad. And my mom was still, like, before she became paralyzed.
Yeah, I can remember. I
And
know
I've got
her
pictures
was
of her.
closed.
I've got pictures of this Gloria Benny.
Not Joe. Where's Aunt Donna and them coming? Who's she?
Aunt Donna was married to Uncle Carl.
Uncle Carl. He's one who committed
That's
suicide.
a Gervais.
He didn't commit suicide. He did not.
Slammed the gun down.
Yeah, but that was accidental. He was just coming from hunting and he was arguing
Well, I
with her.
understand that, but. Okay.
Aunt Donna and the gun went off.
Well, anyway, that's what they say.
Right.
That he was.
She probably helped him pull the trigger.
Well, it could happen both ways. She could have gave him a hug and stuck the barrel under his chin and
We'll never know.
pulled his trigger too. It could have been two ways.
Right.
He could have did it so. Anyways, what they said was, the way she said is they got in an argument and he was putting his rifle away because he just came from hunting. And he never unloaded it. So he got in an argument with her and he said he slammed the rifle down on the floor and it went off.
Blew his face off.
Blew his face off. But
Oh, gosh.
kind of hard to believe that.
I need to go through it. Coffee's working.
I don't know what
You
story
know,
to
it's
believe.
kind of hard to believe that somebody would slam a rifle.
He thought it was empty.
Well, yeah, you're right.
This could have been two ways. But
All right, we're just gonna leave it as it is. It is. He's buried over here in Woodlawn Cemetery
Okay.
on Cloud Road.
I looked up a while ago on, I think it was Ancestry.com. My brother had a subscription to it online. And I was able to find the immigration manifest records, copies of it, it's in the 1920s when some Giangrandes came over.
Mm-hmm.
And
That
it
would
shows, I think, a brother, Angelo.
Mm-hmm.
Does that sound familiar?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
see, I never knew.
And it should also show Grandpa and Great Grandpa coming over at the same time.
Last name?
Delcore. It would show. Should show Joseph
I
and
found
Mike and Nick. I'm missing a brother, John, Uncle Johnny, but Uncle Johnny's in Italy and never came over. He came over and didn't stay and went back. Him and Aunt
Well,
Maria.
yeah, Johnny was.
He lived in Chicago with us for a while. And the
Those
kids
are
still
all-
live there.
those are all Delcors.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and the
okay.
kids still live there, but Uncle Johnny went back to Italy.
If you go to Ellis Island, if you ever take a trip, and I don't know if you can get on a computer and find it out, but you can actually go to Ellis Island. You can see where
Yeah,
they came
That's
over.
that's what
it,
you can
right.
see
Right.
Right,
on
I
Ancestry.com. They have,
I had a
I don't know if they called it microfilm at the time,
Right.
where you can see photos of the pages.
mm-hmm.
And I
Right.
did find some Giangrandes from 1928.
And how do you spell Jean Grandy?
G-I-N-G.
Giangrandy.
Say it, spell that again.
No, with
One
an
of
E,
you,
it's
no.
with an I.
Yeah, Grin.
The last letter is
You
an I.
can correct me because I'm sure you know better than
Right.
I do.
Yeah.
Spell.
You know what? I wished I knew exactly where his mother's funeral cards was in Grandpa's, because I could give them to you. But I will look for them.
Grin.
Okay,
and then Grandy,
I
right?
should leave you my address.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
Yes.
And I will
Yeah.
look for them.
So it's
I
Jim
don't know if they went in the
Grandy,
house
right?
fire or not.
Yeah,
They did on
Grandee.
Yeah.
That's
But
how I
we'll
heard Nick say.
Okay, that would be great.
Jim Grande.
Okay, spell it again.
It's Grin, Grandi.
D-Y, yeah.
Say it again. You'll mess it up.
Grin.
Go ahead.
Grin.
Wrong.
Or no, I'm sorry, Gin. You're right, Ron. Gin.
G-I-A-N. G-I-A-N.
No, he said it's
Yeah.
Can you spell the last name again, please?
G-I-N.
Real slow.
Gin. G-I-N.
Grand.
Grand. G-R-A-N-D.
I.
It wasn't GIAN,
Not as far as I know. Her funeral
because I
card.
think that's what I was finding.
On her funeral card,
Unless-
it's just G-I-N.
But I believe that they used to spell Michael a different way.
yeah, my
Miguel.
my nephew is spelled
Yes.
M-I-C-H-E-L-E.
Okay, that
That's
too.
Miguel. The way Sue looked it up,
Right,
and
that's
actually it's
what-
Michelle.
That's
but
what my
they-
dad's name was. They call him Miguel.
Yeah, but your dad was M-I-Q-U-E-A-L.
It was it?
It was.
No
I put him
wonder.
in the hospital often enough. That's how I know when he was born and where he was born.
He's
I-
born in Byron, Italy.
He sure was.
She was born in,
Vyra.
no, she wasn't, was she?
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
yes,
I thought
my
she was
mother.
from Sicily.
No.
I
No,
thought
my
one was
mother.
from
Nick.
Florence.
How do I spell
Yeah,
that
someone
name?
was
Is it
right.
E? Is it an E or an A first?
I don't know.
You're right. I think one was from Florence.
M-I-C-H.
I don't know.
Something else.
What is it, Marie?
Michael.
Oh, Michael?
M-I-C-H-E-A-L.
Yeah, no, Michael Paulson said by C-H-E-L-E.
I know, because his is Mr.
No, it's Miguel, the way Aunt Sue looked it up in some thing, and it isn't how you spell Miguel.
Spell Michael's again, M-I-C-H.
E-L-E, Michelle.
This is the one you have to ask.
M-I-C-H-E-L-E, yeah, I know
I
history.
have some sort of certificate, a copy of a certificate that has M-I-C-H-E-L-E, but I can't tell what kind of a certificate it is because the certificate is in Italian.
Oh. It could be one or two things. It could
Immigration.
be a birth certificate or a baptismal certificate.
I'm just gonna say your dad's
Because-
baptismal records.
Because we used to get baptized, and I had a baptismal certificate as well as my birth certificate.
Mm-hmm.
But the trouble with my baptismal paper was I changed the age, so I'd go to the bar and drink when I was in the service, and somebody stole it.
Really?
And-
Oh my.
And none of them have middle names either. I don't know if you know.
My mom
No.
doesn't have
Well, wait a
that.
minute.
Well, now they do if they use it. Your father's is
Oh, you-
Angelo. He was
you-
baptized Joseph
you-
Angelo.
Yeah.
If you're baptized by, and you have a godfather, you would take
Your name.
the godfather's name.
We're
See,
getting somewhere.
mine,
We're getting somewhere now.
okay, mine in reality is Angelo. Because that's who my
Joseph
grandfather.
Angelo Delcore.
Where did Capone come in?
Who?
Al Capone, no place. Well,
Oh,
never
don't
mind.
get me excited here now.
You know,
Why? Say,
Yeah.
Vatalangul.
This is swearing, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I said, up his butt.
I will learn that someday. I have it on here.
Oh, you do?
What
Oh,
about-
I didn't know that was still on.
Ah, yeah, you got him. I knew it was on. You just did.
beautiful.
No, no.
Oh, definitely.
Hey,
What?
now tell him Bafungo.
No, I
Oh,
don't
no.
tell him.
He can't.
He don't speak Italian.
No, because he can't swear.
He's not allowed to. His sister will
Oh,
come
right.
from the grave.
oh,
and-
but he did.
That's right.
But he did for a long time.
Until his sister beat him up.
No.
Yes, yes, yes.
No.
I have that recorded.
I don't care. I don't care what he said there. For years, he'd get mad. He'd cuss and swear.
You can remember that?
Everybody does.
Everybody does. That's not unusual.
Oh, well.
Oh well.
Oh well.
Oh well.
Well, look at Angel.
Oh, don't even get her started. She did pretty good today.
Yes, she did.
But-
Oh, yeah, that's pretty
But for
good.
the most part, he don't cuss and swear anymore.
I'm glad I got to meet.
Yeah.
Right.
Come back and see you guys.
Well, it's a shame everybody lived so far apart from each other.
Yes, it is.
Because it would have been nice
Well, when I knew Mike, he was big and fat.
well. Yeah.
Speak to mine.
No.
You been in the
Speak
movie
your
lately?
mind.
Why?
Well, I seen that face
Yeah.
on TV.
That was
What
part
face?
of Mafia.
Yeah, I believe
No,
it.
it's,
That's La Costa Nostra.
That is
No,
a
no.
beautiful picture of Mike and
Okay,
Joey
that's,
together.
You had my hopes up.
You know that?
He did run the numbers,
Mhm.
but that I was just telling you that's the way they pronounce the mob. That's the La Costa Nostra.
That is a gorgeous picture of Mike and
what's
Joe.
his name,
Papa Smurf.
no,
Cosa Nostra, yeah. Household of Cosa Nostra.
Yeah,
House
You
of the
just moved
Casa
down.
Nostra.
I'll move now.
There you go.
We got a picture when, with Mike and Mike in the middle and then Joe on one side and Nick on the other side somewhere.
Excuse me, I was right in the middle. I know that.
we always kept the runt in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Did you guys play Monkey in the Middle
Ours
a lot?
went in the fire.
No,
I had that one. Well, thank God it didn't go. It was with me.
Where was,
Otherwise it would have burned up.
we had, I think we had our good times and we had our bad times.
But it sounds like you still stuck together.
I'm still, most of it, it's good times.
That's wonderful.
All right.
I do remember the good things. I remember fishing trips that we took. And hunting trips that we took.
Yeah, throws our butts off.
And
6 o'clock in the morning waiting for the first
almost
deer to
got my
walk by.
foot shot off.
That's in Marion Springs.
No, it's fun.
Where's that at? In this somewhere?
On the other side of Montrose past him.
Yeah. A couple of towns over
Okay.
to the west.
We go hunting in a cabinet with him,
Yeah.
and he had that sucker.
So
He
high.
had an old potbelly stove, roaring red.
Ice fishing. Ice fishing.
No,
hunting.
hunting.
Oh, hunting.
They
Okay, sorry.
woke me up, and it was him and Dale, you know, my Jill's husband. They
Okay.
were all cold. They want me to get up in the middle of the night and go start the fire. So the lid, it had a door, it opened up and it had a lid that come off. Well, I seen the bigger log, I took the lid off.
Put it down in
Put
there.
the, you know, and this wood has been drying out. I didn't know that though. It's been drying out. It's been in the house for like 5 years, so it was pretty
Very
dry.
dry, yeah.
So I started the fire and I crammed that thing down there and I went back to bed and I woke up, they were throwing water on the wall. That's how hot this thing was. The wall was smoking.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
That's funny. Okay.
Oh my gosh. So you've eaten venison before, or what were you hunting?
Deer.
Here.
Don't look at me. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Dale's the one that shot the baby deer.
Okay.
You didn't. That's on tape, right?
I wasn't out there when they did that.
No.
Oh.
It was me, Uncle Nick, Dale, and Ricky Anderson.
Yeah.
Somebody brought home some deer one time and I cooked
Oh, yeah.
some one time.
I used to
Did
cook
you
it all
eat
the
it?
time.
Oh.
We went out hunting one time.
You guys like Chinese food?
We took Pat, put her on a stump, and gave her a rifle.
That was a bad
And
thing.
then we took off.
Don't
Into
speak up.
different-
I see you.
And then they turned around. And next thing I know is we got where we were going.
And then
and-
shot the deer.
We heard a rifle. So we go back
See your face?
and she said she shot a deer.
Except I didn't get
We
it.
went look. Yeah, she shot him.
That's
I just didn't
Wait a
get
minute.
it.
That was
No,
out
you
there.
didn't get it.
That was at
So
Marion
anyhow,
Springs.
Marion Springs. So we went. We couldn't find it. We searched all over. So we
We
turned around.
tried blood for
We
about
went-
5 hours.
We went back home.
Got up the next morning.
And they got up the next morning, went back out to the same spot, and this guy was loading up a deer on
My 10 point.
a car roof, or anyways, he was loading up this deer, and and we asked him where he got the deer. He says somebody else shot him. I shot him and killed it. Was the one she shot. It's a 10 point.
Oh wow. So he kept it
Oh
then?
yeah,
Is that legal then? It's whoever
Yeah.
actually
Whoever does the kill.
Actually, whoever kills it is entitled to it, but what they did was illegal because they tagged the deer that they didn't shoot.
sells it. Okay.
But you'd have to fight over it, you know what I mean? Just,
No, I wasn't
Yeah.
gonna fight. It wasn't worth it.
hassle.
Yeah.
Well, if they just give you the rack,
That would have been fine.
We can't eat the rack.
No, but I could have displayed it.
you would eat venison. You do eat venison.
Nobody-
Oh, I love venison.
I ate.
Nobody wants to eat anything in the
I
right.
ate an antelope. I don't know. I ate some good stuff and just kidding. I ate some stuff in Iraq, but it wasn't. It was goat cheese.
You,
Everything's goat
you were in
cheese.
the military?
Yeah, I was in the Navy.
Probably dog.
Oh, you may have told me that
Yeah,
already,
yeah.
but I didn't know you
Yeah,
went
I was
to-
in the Gulf War and the Desert Storm.
Yes, he was. In fact, the night that they bombed, Iraq, he was on his way home. He called and he said, "How fast can you get to Florida?" And I said, "Why? How fast do I have to be there?" He says, "I'm on my way in." I think he got in 5 minutes
No,
before we
I was
did.
there the whole time we bombed. Our ship was shooting the missiles and stuff, but at the end, what it is I took leave early. I mean, we were on our way home, and I got off in Gibraltar, Great Britain, and flew to Rhodes, Spain, and then I had some friends that were stationed there from back here, from here in Montrose, and then I visited with them. Then I got bumped off a military flight,
Flight.
which is a MAC flight. Then I stayed there for like 7 days. I called home to see how much it cost me for a ticket. It was like $1,100 to
Oh
fly
God, it was
home.
terrible.
So then I jumped on a plane and flew to Ramstein, Germany. Stayed there for a few days. Then got on a plane there and flew to Dover, Delaware. Dover, Delaware to Philadelphia. Philadelphia to Detroit. Detroit to Chicago. And Chicago to Flint.
Jackson.
That
Wait a minute.
sounds
Dude, no, you came in the.
I came home. I came home that time.
All right,
Yeah.
the time that I'm talking about is the night that I gathered up Kim and Joey and Dad at work, and
That was probably when I was on a different cruise, but this was the
that's
wartime
the
I
night
came
they
home.
bombed Iraq, because we listened to it all the way to Florida.
I
And I
don't
tell you, it
remember.
was terrible.
Were you ever in any danger?
Well, you're always in danger. Somebody could shot our ship. You know, I mean, physically, I don't think you know. I think our weaponry is just too so advanced. We didn't have nothing to worry about. They would have shot it out. You know, the Sea Whiz or whatever. But
I called
What
his
were your
ex-wife and I
duties?
said, just how fast can you get dressed and be ready to go?
well, I was an electrician.
Called the shop and told
Is
Joey
that
to get ready.
Yeah, yeah. I started out a diesel mechanic, and then I didn't want to be. I knew whatever I did in the days would have to help me out in the field.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to be a diesel mechanic. I knew it was okay to begin with, but I cross-rated to an interior communications electrician. And then that's what I did until I got out. Then I got out.
Oh yeah, right to start in the Iraq War.
Huh?
You got out.
I got out in middle of '92. So it was in the beginning of the Desert Storm.
Oh, Desert Storm. Okay. Yeah.
A year before Corbin was born?
A year.
Joey was a baby.
Yeah.
My cousin Kevin. Yeah, he was in Desert Storm.
Because that's the first time I ever got your mother to move fast enough to go someplace that didn't take me 4 hours to get her to move. I said, you're going to Florida with us? You'll be packed and ready when I get in the driveway.
Would you mind if I stepped outside
Go
a
ahead.
little bit?
Are you leaving?
No,
Okay, good.
I just
Because it takes Tim 5 hours to get ready to go anywhere. And I told her, proudest moment of his life.
Do you need to sit down?
Do I need to sit down?
That's a big hand. So I
Sit,
can have
please.
the tape.
Sit, please. I sound like I'm talking to the dogs.
Sit,
That was
stay,
the proudest
stay.
moment of his
Good boy.
life. I'll tell you right now is the day he became a citizen.
And what day was that?
It was sometime in it was around that Christmas that Nick took me to Bensonville because I was there with the papers.
No.
So it was December 1963 sometime, or
That's what you said
64.
just now.
Your great grandfather.
So he had been,
Brother.
how long had he been
Then you'd have your,
in the United
let's see,
States?
Margie,
Oh,
Oh, 40-some years.
40-something years?
Jeanette,
Okay.
But it was his proudest moment. He
and then
was so proud. He walked in. He said, "Hey," I said, "What?"
Rosie.
He said, "Look." I said, "Oh, you're a citizen now. You're one of us. I've got to pay taxes and everything else, huh?" He said, "Yeah."
Are you putting it all on the same level?
No.
He said, "We go out to eat, okay?"
Okay.
I said, yeah, Dad, we go out to eat. I was probably closer to him than I was my own father.
Cut them off.
And he was such a man.
He's okay.
Everybody should grow up to be like he is.
Get it?
Or was.
I've met him a couple of times. Well,
Yeah, you went when we
couple
brought
of
him to
times.
Toma.
And when we came here, I wish I had had the chance to get to know him. That would have been. That would
He
have
was a
been
neat man. And I never knew until he got really sick the first time, and I was down in Detroit with him, and it was in the middle of the night, and he said, "You awake, Brains?" And I said, "Yeah." He said, "Can we turn on hockey?" I said, "Yeah." He says, "You like hockey?" I said, "I love hockey." And we sat every night for the next week. We watched the Red Wings all night long.
He just likes Michigan sports.
And he loved hockey.
And he liked baseball.
Yeah, he liked baseball.
Oh, the Tigers.
Tigers.
Your
He didn't care for
dad.
football too much,
Their dad.
but
Oh, okay.
he liked baseball and hockey and car races. And the races.
You know, I could never understand him though, for the life of me. He always asked me, the first words come out of his mouth was, "You got a lot of girlfriends." I could vaguely remember that.
That's what he always
He
asked
always
you.
asked me, you know, he's always asked me, "You got a lot of girlfriends, you know."
Boy, yeah.
Italian, you know.
He doesn't know.
You were his
That's
pride.
his way.
You were his pride and
saying
joy.
you're good looking.
I know.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
were his pride and joy. The day you were born, that man was so happy.
Me too.
He
Linda, I think he needs a few more thumps.
Probably does.
Yes, his head's getting a little too big there.
was. We'll knock it down to size. But no, he was very proud.
That's what I do
They
to
were
my
in
oldest son
Florida.
once in a while.
They were in Florida the day Joe
Sometimes-
was born. And they come back up.
Sometimes,
There's nobody out there.
Joe was.
I see a reflection.
sometimes I get Nicholas 2 thumps.
Who's your oldest son?
Nicholas,
He's your oldest son?
uh-huh,
Where's he at?
at home. We just acquired Jeanette's, I guess, the small long dogs with the short legs.
Dachshund?
Is this
No,
Puma?
beagles.
Oh, a beagle?
We just acquired her dog because of all the
That-
bull crap that's going on there.
That's her son.
I don't know and don't care
Oh, okay.
all about it. I just don't like it.
And, basically, him.
Oh, she did put wager on there.
Wager.
Yeah, Melissa, she doesn't, since she got divorced, she doesn't usually use it.
No, she never changed her name back.
She, most of the stuff she does, so she does, signs Melissa Delcore. Like when she bought the car. That thing has 2 more years on it.
What?
A car.
Does it?
Yes.
Holy smokes.
My girl, the Missy that was here, she can't get a car in her name, so it always ends up in his name.
Grandma, where's the truck at?
My truck.
Yeah.
Out there.
Right out, right in the front.
Why didn't I not see it?
Don't know, it's
Because
out
you
there
weren't
probably big as
looking
a
for it.
4th arm. I mean, that truck's hard to miss.
Here.
Oh, just 2 hours.
Would you come
Everything's so-
96 to 69 like I told you? And
Yeah.
It's the
Everything's
easiest way.
really close together in Michigan, like in Wisconsin, like it's like 2
Don't you
hours
have
apart.
a GPS?
Yeah,
Yes.
she does.
Oh, you do? You know what? We use the GPS. He gives us wrong directions.
that's because they don't know how to use it.
You know what?
No, it is. I'll put in where I'm
No.
leaving and going to, and it gives the wrong directions because, and the only reason it gives the wrong directions is because Saginaw's so torn up that you have to side
Yeah, they
drive.
have 675 all. It's shut down. So the stupid thing doesn't know where it's going.
So do you have pictures of your other her siblings?
I don't have any with
No.
me.
Anything on the? Are you
No.
probably not on the camera, huh?
No.
Okay.
But I can send
My
it.
brother looks a lot like us. And my sister, her hair's a little lighter. Maybe she looks more like a pingo.
Naturally,
You actually got your mom's features.
Yeah.
You don't have her mustache, but
I didn't know I wasn't the only Linda
That
around.
was weed between the lines. Hey, electrolysis.
yeah.
I didn't know I wasn't the only Linda around.
You guys are.
Oh, I know about her.
That you joke about that kind of stuff.
Linda, I didn't
Yes.
know I was the only, I didn't know I wasn't the only Linda around.
You
There's
did?
a lot of Lindas around.
I mean, I didn't know that I wasn't the only Linda around.
You mean you forgot about me?
No, I didn't know.
I met you a
You
long
met
time
him?
ago.
You met her?
Well, that's beside the point. I don't.
See what old age does here?
I guess, and I'm the one that had the massive stroke.
Where'd Uncle Nick go?
He went out for a few minutes.
Get some fresh air.
He went to smoke a cigar.
He don't smoke. He did years ago, but he don't now.
Actually, he went out there to pay his gas.
At least he has manners.
What? You don't?
Yeah, I do.
You don't.
No, I was just kidding. That's only good.
Oh, no, I'll tell the truth. He don't. He doesn't care. He lets it rip.
We're really getting to know this family.
That's
Yeah,
right.
sorry you came here.
Not even.
I never coming back.
I'm not thinking that.
Yeah.
She goes, I'm not thinking that.
Now, where's your brother?
We
He
talk
lives
like
in
that
the
at
San
home, too.
Diego area.
Hey, what's his name, Dad? What do you call him?
Charlie.
Oh, you
Chucky.
call him-
That's only because you heard that. You've always called him Chucky.
What?
You always call him Chucky.
Who?
You guys,
No. Chucky. The one I called Chucky
was it
Yeah.
Jim
is, yeah, well,
You
I
called
guess you would.
his brother
it's
Chucky.
Gloria's. Who's the? I'm trying to think.
Carl's boy.
Carl's boy.
Right.
Carl's boy.
That's who, remember I told you with the motorcycle Joe burned his leg? That was Carl's boy, Chucky.
Chucky.
So you gave me misinformation
No. I
about
said I
what you
didn't
would
know.
call him.
No, they call him Chucky. Cause
Yeah,
it's like
Chucky.
she called him Chucky.
Oh, she does.
Yeah, well he did too. He always called him Chucky.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, I call him Chucky.
Okay,
Okay.
my brother.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Carlo is Chucky. He's
He's in prison.
prison. Leave him there.
Okay.
He's a bossy. What do you want?
I remember Aunt
I
Gloria,
take it
though.
that's a negative when she says that.
Mm-hmm.
But I remember Gloria. I remember Aunt Gloria.
Yeah.
Pretty good. Yeah. She seemed to always be nice.
She was. Stuck up at times, but she was. But she married better than most of them, and she was happy about it.
I could swear I was working down in Detroit one day. I ran into that Joe, but
Gervasi?
yeah, dude looked just like him if it wasn't.
Oh, it was
I never
him
thought
more
so.
than likely. I mean, he
He
lives
looks
down
like
there.
who?
He looked just like him. I said I ran into.
It probably was him since he lives down there.
Well, I know Detroit's a big area, but it was down. It was down off of by over.
Yeah.
Last I know, he still lived in
He,
Ferndale.
Yeah.
he was married to Phyllis. And, I guess being a minister, he just didn't hit it too well with Phyllis or something. Anyways, he was abusive. I mean,
He was abusive as it was.
Right.
He was
Yeah,
an idiot.
alcoholic.
no, he was,
We're
he
filming
was
all
a
this,
minister.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, sure he was.
pastor. He's a
He
pastor.
was a pastor.
Yeah, I don't know. I,
Nick was telling me that whatever his name was a pastor.
He was.
Yeah,
he was
Joe-
just a rotten one.
Joe Gervasi, he was,
He didn't
He was,
practice what he preached.
You didn't?
no, he used to grab me by the shoulders and, come on, let's go to church. And I was never interested in church with him being a pastor. Besides that, I'm a Catholic. And I don't,
You're a cat licker, huh? So
huh?
am I. I said you're a cat licker, and so am I.
Right.
Mm.
So he was always abusive anyways, and his wife left him, and
Married a really nice guy.
so he turned around, and when she turned around, got a divorce, and then remarried, and then he went to Detroit, from Flint to Detroit, and met somebody, and he went into the construction business,
He met Pat.
and then he met,
Was this the one that was a pastor?
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
And
Some
then-
pastor, believe me.
What's his name again?
Joseph Giravasi.
Okay.
That sounds
That would have
familiar.
been Margot's son.
Yeah.
He was,
And Carl was his brother. He's the one.
he was, we were out in, Horton, Ridgeway and Horton, and, he decided he'd come outside and he picked up the baseball that was laying on the floor and he threw it at me and he says, "Go ahead, pitch me one." We were standing across from each other, but the clothesline was right there. So I took it and wound up. And I threw the ball. He hit the clothesline and oh, busted his nose.
Oh.
The ball hit the clothesline and bounced back.
Yeah, it hit him in the
He hit the
nose.
clothesline and bounced back and hit him in the nose and broke it.
We're here yet?
He had nerve when Dad died. He got cornered me in the funeral home. He said, "Where have you been the last 4 weeks?" I said, "Down in Kentucky with my mother, taking care of her." Well, he was sick and you weren't here to take care of him. I said, "Gee, you're here?" Pete Benny, Gloria's husband, was sitting beside me and said, "That a girl." Told his ass off. No, my mother was dying of cancer. I had the right proper place to be. I took care of Dad for all them years, though. Man, he is a pain. If he's still alive.
I don't know.
If Joe saw him, he probably is. He's ornery enough
Well,
to
you
probably
bumped
out.
into him.
I didn't talk to him. I just remember him.
Well, he'd be Dad's age, identically the same
I
age.
know, I understand.
Yeah,
that.
okay.
But I'm telling you, I
Okay, I
didn't
just
physically talk to him because I didn't know if it was him or
No,
not,
you
but it looked just like
didn't
him.
miss anything.
I remember the way he looks. Bald head and everything.
Ball headed. Is
Yeah.
he ball headed
On
now?
the top.
On
He
the
was
top.
On the top.
Very thin on the top
Yeah, not bald.
and blonde. Probably gray by now. Last time I saw him, his hair was blonde.
The light-haired people, the light hair, they turn gray before the dark hair ones.
They do? I think you're full
No,
crap.
we've had gray hair since I was 16 and
He was.
I know he was 16 and we spotted gray hairs in his.
For years, he didn't have gray hair,
You
but
make these comments. Did she ever say anything back? Was she
Who?
catching that?
No. Anyways, hey,
She says something and he goes, "You're full of crap." And everyone just keeps talking. I'm like,
listen, he had
Whoa.
a dark mustache. All right, he had a dark mustache, and he had 2 gray streaks for years.
Dad, yeah.
And then when he got older, it flip flops. He went to gray, and then he had the two little black.
Now the back of his hair's coming
They're
in
like
black
backwards,
again.
But
You know what
I
that's
wish
from?
mine would come back in its natural red
You know what
color.
that black is coming back is she's using my oxygen machine and I sleep with the oxygen.
What do you mean? Well, right now, yeah, I'm
Yeah.
using yours.
But
Mine's in the camper.
that's where you get the black hair from. You get that oxygen feeding into your
Is
body.
that why mine got so red, huh?
Huh?
Is that why mine got so red, huh?
What?
My hair.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
you dyed it.
I dyed it. No, Jill dyed it, and then I
Well,
re-dyed
guess
it.
what? the back and everything's turning gray.
I noticed it today. I'll get
But
it done.
gray is an attractive color, isn't it?
Well,
She's
that's what I
the
read
one
the
that
Bible.
died. She asked me, and I don't care if she dyes it or not. She don't need to dye it for me.
Jill needed a guinea pig, and I was it.
The
That's
kids-
what I read in the Bible. Gray hair is a crown for an old person.
that's a lie.
That's what I read in the Bible.
Blasphemous, you.
Mm.
That's what I read anyway.
7 Hail Marys and 4 Our Fathers. I never go to confession and tell the priest what you did. You go, all right, 7 Hail Marys and 4 Our Fathers. Okay.
Well, I'm going to turn this off.
Yeah, you can turn that off. Give it a break.
Are you sure we don't have
No,
any,
no, no, no.
Are you positive?
Are you sure we don't have any criminals in the family tree?
No.
I mean, in their
No.
ancestry, no
Actually,
relation.
other than Grandpa and Great Grandpa and Uncle Nick running numbers, that's it.
Well,
And a lot.
I'm
That was for
I'm disappointed
that was
after
for
he talked about
that
the
was for
Costa Nostra.
Capone and stuff, but
They ran numbers for Al Capone.
The dog is still outside.
Oh, now we're getting somewhere.
that's a good number.
Because that's outside.
Capone.
Okay, I like that part. So we have relatives that ran numbers for Al Capone.
Oh, is that what
Dad
you said?
and Uncle Nick and
Oh,
Grandpa.
yeah, that's what she's saying. So
No, all I know is when he made that bathtub whiskey. That's all I know.
Oh, you knew your dad ran numbers. He told you
What?
that your dad ran. You told me your dad ran numbers before your dad told me. Your memory's a little short.
are you done making faces, or do you want to make a few more?
Nah, that's all right.
Okay, I
Give it a
just
break.
before I shut it off, I didn't know if you wanted to make any more faces.
Nah, that's it.
Okay.
Your hair's standing straight up again. You need a haircut, Mr. Delcore.
What?
You need a haircut.
She's
You need a mole cut.
she's talking. She's like whispering sweet nothings
Yes,
to you.
exactly.
Right.
He's just getting deafer by the day.
Ah.
Yeah.
I just cut Nick's hair.
It's funny. I'll
What'd
say
you
something
use?
to him from upstairs in the
Huh?
fifth wheel.
What do you use?
He'll be down in the
Clippers?
living room or
Oh,
kitchen. And he
lawn
said, "Did you say
clippers?
something to me?" I said,
No.
"Yeah, I yelled it at the top of my lungs."
I'm gonna thump people like did you joke?
Whoa, she likes to thump people.
Don't thump my husband because you're allowed to get thumped.
Oh well.
Grandfather again.
Like he was,
I love that. I love that. This is Corey
Can I sit
Roxanne.
next to him?
yeah, put him on the spot.
This is what she does when she's buttering him up to do something.
Oh, that is sweet.
Isn't it? I get a
Yes.
kick out.
On the way back, if you find a a 5-pound bag of $10 bills, it's mine,
We split it.
Stop it, that's mine.
right? If you find a 5-pound bag of $10 bills, it's mine.
Alright.
What
If-
about a dollar and a half, 380? I never really.
$1.50, $3.80
Mm-hmm.
is that's what your tip would be.
You're back at it again. I see. His comedic side is coming up.
What? Why are you in a daze?
She's listening to you talk, so she can film you.
Oh, I'm just trying to figure out this thing. A 5-pound,
Bag.
5-pound bag.
In other words,
of-
if somebody's
okay.
dropped off a 5-pound
You
bag
go
of
to a
$10 bills,
store,
it's
a
his.
grocery store, they'll
Right.
give you a 5-pound paper bag and put the groceries in it, right?
Yeah, right.
okay.
Old-fashioned grocery.
Now, if you find one of those bags filled with $10 bills, then it's mine.
They think alike.
Three.
God help us.
You're still looking for a
And
runner?
where would you get that from? Running numbers?
Yeah, maybe.
Sure, why not?
Like a circulation kit cut off.
If I can get away with
Are we?
Corey, do
Blackmail?
Grandma favors. My coach
Not
first.
you.
Grandma's got a guest first.
Yes, I do.
Running numbers is.
And I only paid
playing
$10
numbers
for it.
How much?
Is really a
Ten.
big thing in our family because they like to
Nick
play
and Ann?
We're getting some
lotto
history lesson here.
every day.
No,
Every
she's
day
not
I
that
play
in
that lottery.
Bahamas.
Not the lottery.
July.
Lottery,
She was in
lottery,
Bahamas.
lottery.
You don't have it, though?
She didn't want
Bullcrap.
to put it in the garage sale, so I bought it from
It's
her.
only twice a week that
Yeah.
the lottery comes out.
It used to be every day he played that lottery.
I know.
4-digit and 3-digit every
Oh,
day.
no,
Yes, he did, and he won several
3
times.
digit. I never played.
I won one night. I gave him the number and he called me from work and says, "Well, you got $700 coming." He said, "You gave it to me straight."
Greasy. It's to just the stuff I use, hairspray and stuff.
Did you hear about that?
Tell her
But your
you
mother
were working
going-
on the car.
She went
No, that
to
story's
the
old.
drugstore.
No,
She went to the was
party store.
party store.
I'm back. Thanks for the.
Welcome back.
Played a
I would say it in
three-digit
Italian,
number,
but I don't know how to.
but they tried to keep it a secret.
Ciao.
All you say is
Didn't
Welcome
tell
back.
me that she won.
Just say
Welcome
ciao.
back. Oh, I thought that was
So-
goodbye.
No, it's either.
no.
Ciao.
So
Hello,
anyways,
goodbye.
Says welcome back.
They're puppies.
You want to
Hey,
say
Nick.
anything?
Yeah, in the kitchen.
anyways, A few days later,
Two of them died.
Welcome
I
back.
think
Pick 'em up.
Melissa told
I don't know,
me
ask Aunt Jill, I don't have anything to do with
about
it.
her hitting that number. I said, well, what'd you play? And she'd give me three different numbers.
Picture of
I said, how'd you play it?
Joe with
Straight and
And-
boxed.
Corey.
She played it straight
Yes,
in the box.
you have to
and
get
she
your
won
family
in the box.
picture, updated family picture.
And I said, no, that number came out straight. You should have won $700. That Arab that she played the numbers with paid her in a box, and he put the rest of it
His
in
pocket.
his pocket.
Uh-huh.
And I never played
And
since.
she never played the lottery since.
That's what you get. Good lesson.
That's what your dad said.
Save
This
for all
is-
that money.
Zachary. Zach. And he is
Corey.
Corey's.
You ready to go outside and play hockey?
He looked tired, Taylor.
I've had fun.
He keeps turning.
He got
And
allergies
you
like
got your
that.
arteries
Hello,
sticking
Zach.
out of your head.